Hello guys, very good evening. Welcome back to into e-class. Today we are going to discuss the revision of chapter number 2 linear equation in one variable. So we are discussing this chapter completely with the help of some pretty examples. So I hope and I wish please be concentrate, and if you have any doubt, any query, please ask to the respective faculty member. Let's start our today's topic. Now, linear equation in one variable. Question number one, guys. In this chapter, we have to solve some equations, and I explain in my lecture video what are the equation and what are the expressions. Okay, so let's start question number one. Simplify 2x upon 3 minus 3x upon 8 equals to 7 upon 12. What is the meaning of simplification? Evaluate, find the value of x. The basic meaning of simplification, evaluate to the equation is in the any equation we have to just find out the value of variable. That's it. In this question, there is only and only one variable is given, and that is x. So our aim is to find the value of x. Now, this part is known as left hand side part, and this part is known as right hand side part. Okay, as I discussed earlier, we have to solve the any equation, we have to just put it all the variables in a one side, either way it's the left hand side or the RHS side, or constant on the other side. Okay, now we are solving the LHS part. So by taking the LCM of 3 and 8, the LCM of 3 and 8 is 24. Okay, 16x minus of 9x upon 24. This is the complete solution of 2x upon 3 minus 3x upon 8. How it comes? The LCM of 3 and 8 is 24. 24 in the denominator. 3 8 is 24. 8 2 is 16. 16x. Okay, 8 3 is 24. 3 3 is 9. 9x. 16x minus of 9x upon 24 will be equals to 7 upon 12. 16x minus of 9x upon equals to 7x. Okay, similarly 7x upon 24 will be equals to 7 upon 12. We have to find out the value of x. Just put it the single variable here x, and just transfer all the constants, all the parts on the other side. 24 is in denominator, or we can say in a division part. So here into the multiplication, 7 multiplied by 24, and 7 here is in multiplication with the x, so it becomes here in division. Now from 7 to 7 is cancel out. 12 and 12, 12 to the 24, so x equals to 2. This is the answer. Okay, now question number 2. A minus 8 upon 3 equals to a minus 3 upon 2. Okay guys, now first of all we have to solve the brackets or solve this complete equation. How can we solve? Just cross multiplication. 2 is multiplied by a minus 8 and 3 is multiplied by a minus 3. Okay, now open the bracket. 2 multiplied by a, 2a, 2 multiplied by 8 minus of 16, 3 multiplied by a, 3a, 3 multiplied by minus of 3 minus of 9. Now just again transfer all the variables one side and constant one side. 2a minus of 3a, okay, minus of 9 equals to plus of 16, sorry, minus of 9 plus of 16. Now 2a minus of 3a is minus of a, because the greater sign is negative. Minus 9 plus 16, 7, but the greater sign is positive. Okay, now here we are discussing an important concept to remove, guys. The value of variable always be in a positive variable of variable, positive value of variable. Like here the variable of a is a, and it becomes in negative part, so we have to convert it into the positive one. So the question is, how can we convert it into the positive one? So just multiplied by the minus of 1. Okay, but 1 cannot be written, it will always be a Mr. India. So minus 1 multiplied by minus of a equals to minus of 7. Okay, negative negative positive, and the answer becomes minus of 7. So a equals to minus of 7 is your answer. Okay. Now question number third, the difference. Now we are starting with some story types questions, so please be concentrate. Question number 3, the difference between the square of two consecutive numbers, guys, consecutive numbers, okay, is 31. Find the numbers. First of all, I will explain the question. The difference between the square of two consecutive numbers. You have any two numbers, okay? You have any two numbers. So, okay. Then after we have to make the square of these two numbers. Then after we have to take the difference, and that difference is equals to 31, as the question is saying that. So first of all, we have to know what is the meaning of consecutive numbers. Okay, consecutive numbers. So what are the consecutive numbers? Numbers that come continuously without any gap. Okay, that means numbers coming together, like continuously coming, okay, without any gap, without any gap, like 1 2 3, okay, 99 100 and 101, okay, again they are coming together, okay, minus 1 0 1 2 3, minus 25 minus 26 minus 27, etc etc. Okay, so what are the consecutive numbers? That means continuously coming, either way it's a negative part, positive one, okay, negative integers, positive integers, whole number, natural number, any number, but numbers coming continuously are known as the consecutive numbers. Okay, so come on the questions. The difference between the square of two consecutive numbers. We don't know what are the numbers. Okay, so let's start to making the numbers. So let two consecutive numbers be x. If one is x, other one is x plus 1. Guys, we are taking in a ascending order. Okay, okay, we are taking in a ascending order. All the numbers writing here is ascending order. 1, then after just 2, then after 3. Okay, here it's a again in ascending order, minus 1 0, that means lesser number to the greater number. Okay, so x plus 1 are the two consecutive numbers according to a question. Now square of two consecutive numbers, make it the square. So x plus 1 square is x plus 1 square, okay, whole square. X square is, okay. Now difference, we have to take the difference. Okay, that means the difference of squares of any two consecutive numbers is equals to 31. So this is our equation. Okay, now we have to just simplify this equation, guys. Here a algebraic formula is putting, okay, with the help of that algebraic formula we have to open this bracket. Which kind of algebraic formula? A plus b whole square. Okay, I write down it here. A plus b whole square, a square plus 2ab plus b square. Okay, now what is a? A is x square plus 2ab plus 2. A is x, b is 1. So 2 multiplied by x, 2x multiplied by 1 is again 2x plus b square. What is b? B is 1. So 1 square. That is our formula. Okay, or you can say solution of x plus 1 whole square minus of x square equals to 31. From x square to x square is cancel out. Okay, 2x plus 1 equals to 31. Again same concept, variable one side and a constant one side. 1 is transferred here, 31 minus of 1 gives you 30. So it becomes 2x equals to 30. X equals to 30 upon 2, that is 15. Now here we find the value of x. Okay, what is x? X is our any number. So what is the next number? Just next number is 15 plus 1, that is 16. So 15 16 is our answer. Okay, I hope you understood what is the meaning of consecutive number. In this question we learn a new concept, and that is what are the consecutive numbers. Now question number 4, 5 years ago. Ago means, suppose today's your age is 15 years. So 5 years, what is the age of your 5 years ago? That means 5 साल पहले आपकी एज कितनी थी? If today is 15, obviously 15 minus 5, 10 years. Okay, that is the meaning of ago. Okay, 5 years ago a man was 7 times as old as his son. Okay, in this question We are talking about a father and a age of father and his son. 5 years hence. What is the meaning of hence? If your age is today's means in present your age is 15. So 5 years ago it's 10. 15 minus 5. 5 years hence, or you can say 5 years later, or you can say 5 years after. That means 15 plus 5. Okay, that means 20. The father will be 3 times as old as his son. Find their present age. What is the present age? Okay, now let the son's age will be x years when 5 years ago. Okay, और you can say 5 साल पहले सन की एज अपन ने कितनी कंसिडर करी है? x years. ओके, 5 years ago, नॉट टुडे, नॉट इन प्रेजेंट. 5 years पहले की हमने एज कंसिडर करी है कि 5 साल पहले एक सन है, उसकी एज कितनी हुई होगी? लेट बी एस x years. ओके, 5 साल पहले. ओके गाइस, तो अकॉर्डिंग टू द क्वेश्चन 5 years अगो जो फादर थे अपने सन की 7 टाइम्स थे. ओके, 7 टाइम्स मतलब अगर 5 साल पहले सन की एज 5 years थी तो उसके फादर की एज कितनी थी? 5 टाइम्स ऑफ 5, सॉरी 7 टाइम्स ऑफ 5. दैट मीन्स 7 मल्टीप्लाइड बाई 5, दैट मीन्स 35. ओके, बट इन क्वेश्चन 5 साल पहले कितनी एज थी सन की? x years. अकॉर्डिंग टू द क्वेश्चन फादर की एज कितनी होगी? 7 मल्टीप्लाई बाई x, 7x years. नाउ आफ्टर 5 years और 5 years hence. ओके, आफ्टर 5 years सन की एज कितनी हो जाएगी? अगर 5 साल पहले उसकी एज 5 थी तो 5 साल पहले आफ्टर 5 years कितनी हो जाएगी? 5 प्लस 5 10. तो अकॉर्डिंग टू अवर क्वेश्चन 5 साल पहले सन की एज कितनी थी? x years. तो टुडे कितनी होगी? x प्लस 5. ओके, तो ये सन की एज हो जाएगी x प्लस 5. ओके, फादर की एज कितनी हो जाएगी? अगर 5 years अगो फादर की एज 7x थी तो 5 years लेटर कितनी होगी? 7x प्लस 5. यस और नो? नाउ अकॉर्डिंग टू योर क्वेश्चन, ओके, 5 years लेटर कितनी हो जाएगी? 7x प्लस 5. ओके, नाउ in present age, that means we have to add the plus 5. now 3 times the son's age, जो फादर की एज थी वो सन की एज कितनी हो जाएगी? 3 times. तो 3 मल्टीप्लाइड बाय द सन एज. सन की एज कितनी है? दैट इज, जस्ट सॉल्व इट. 7x plus 5 plus 5 10, 3x plus 5 plus 5 10, and 10 multiplied by 3 30. Okay, 7x, again same question, variable will be one part one side. 7x multiplied by 3x 4x. 30 minus of 10 is 20. Okay, 4x equals to 20, x will be 5. now what is x? x is son age before 5 years. 5 साल पहले की एज कितनी थी? x. दैट मीन्स 5 years पहले थी उसकी एज. तो 5 years लेटर मतलब प्रेजेंट में कितनी होगी? 10 years. तो x प्लस एक्स. ये सुनो, 5 प्लस 5, आज के 5 साल पहले उसकी एज अगर 5 थी तो 5 साल बाद दैट मीन्स प्रेजेंट में एज कितनी होगी? 10 years. ओके, ये सुनो, फादर की एज 5 साल पहले कितनी थी? 7x. तो 5 years लेटर कितनी होगी? 7 मल्टीप्लाई बाई 5 प्लस 5. तो पहले हम 7 मल्टीप्लाई बाई 5 करेंगे 35 years, प्लस 5 करेंगे 40 years. तो फादर की एज परसेंटेज कितनी हो जाएगी? 40 years. और सन की परसेंटेज कितनी हो जाएगी? 10 years. आई होप यू अंडरस्टूड द कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ नंबर and age. Guys, today we are taking only two concepts. One is the based on numbers, consecutive numbers, and one is the based on age question. This question is called as age type question, age type. Okay, I hope you understood. Thank you, thanks a lot.